Hi, this is Gary Schwartz, Senior Vice President of Marketing at Confirmit, podcasting on behalf of Customer Strategy. A few months ago, my family and I relocated back to the United States from England, where we'd spent 14 years. And when we arrived, we purchased a number of items, including some beds from a very well-known American retailer. The experience that I had in purchasing the bed, getting the deal that I wanted, arranging delivery, having the bed delivered and installed was fantastic. And when the people who installed the bed asked me to provide feedback, and they showed me where on the receipt was the URL that I needed to go to in my web browser, I very happily told them that I would be willing to tell them about the fantastic service that I received. "Oh no, you won't," they told me. I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You're not going to tell them that you got fantastic service. You're going to tell them that you got outstanding service." I said, "What do you mean?" And they told me, "Well, we're paid based on the word outstanding. And so we need our customers to tell us that they received outstanding service for us to be compensated on the feedback that you get." That type of experience isn't really uncommon to both sides of the Atlantic. When I lived in Britain and I purchased a car, the car dealer told me that she'd given me a great deal on the car and that therefore she expected me to give her great feedback on the service that I've received. Many Confirmit customers compensate their staff based on the feedback that they provide. And it's a good practice, I think, because it does focus staff on providing good service, knowing that they're going to be judged by their customers. But perhaps it goes a little bit too far for employees to tell customers what to say in the feedback questionnaires. I think that in general, it's good practice to compensate employees and incentivize employees based on high quality feedback. It's well established that customer satisfaction is correlated to business performance. It's an indicator of customer loyalty. Therefore, it's good to use this as part of a business KPI. But you have to be careful. I mean, as we've seen, these types of incentive plans can result in unintended consequences. Many Confirmit customers do compensate their employees, do compensate their staff based on customer responses to feedback questionnaires. How do they avoid biasing the results? How do they avoid having their agents, their employees, bias the results by telling customers how to respond? Well, there are several ways that you can do this. The first is not to tell your employees which customers are going to be asked for their feedback. For companies who solicit feedback a day after the interaction with the call center, it's fairly straightforward because the agents won't necessarily know whether their customers are being asked for feedback. For companies that use other data collection channels such as IVR, it is possible to take the agent out of the loop. Rather than have the agent choose which customers to put forward into feedback questionnaires, not only biasing the results potentially by telling them what to say, but perhaps by only cherry picking the happy customers, it's possible through using the IVR channel to ask the customer before they go into the call whether they'd be willing to provide that feedback, and then after the call, after the agent hangs up, directing them directly into the feedback questionnaire. The agent will never know which customer has accepted or declined the offer to provide feedback. There's other mechanisms that one can use to police this. For example, inserting a question into the feedback survey that asks, "Did anyone tell you how to respond?" In your business, do you compensate your employees based on the feedback that they receive? Do you incentivize them in a certain way? And are those incentives producing the results that you expect? Let us know. We'd be very interested to find out. This is Gary Schwartz, Senior Vice President of Marketing for Confirmit, podcasting for Customer Strategy. Visit us at www.customer-strategy.co.uk and tell us what you think. We'd like to know.